Hey Taurus, how's it going? Welcome to your December 2020 reading. I hope you've all had a wonderful November, and can you believe Christmas is upon us? Well, here we are. Welcome any new people. Thank you very much for tuning in and spending time with us, and welcome any cross-watchers as well. So, as usual, have meditated on the cards, taken the jumpers, and they're all laid out here for you. But before I start, I'm just going to pull a wisdom oracle card to see if we can't frame this reading, perhaps infuse something else into it, or just crown off what's there. The cards will decide, they always do. So here we go. Right, before I start, just a little bit of information. I won't be putting the weekly energy read up next week or the week after, purely because I'm concentrating on getting the December 2020 readings out, and also, importantly, the 2021 overview readings for the individual zodiacs. So do bear with me. It's not that I don't want to do them. I love doing my readings, but I've got so much on apart from my, as well as my my day job. So anyway, let's get started. Let's see what the Wisdom Oracle has for you. Let's frame this reading, Spirit. One's just flipped over. I'll get that in a second. All right, let's see what it's got. Exchanging gifts. There you go. Maybe you've got something to share, Taurus. What is it you've been up to? Wonderful. Right, let's just leave that up there. Right, we've got a 27 there, so anybody interested in numbers, that reduces to a 9, which means you're nearing the end of a cycle. And it absolutely corresponds with what's on the table, because actually the departing energy is the 9 of Wands. Really, really good card. Obviously, you're at the end of a cycle here. And 9 of Wands is about progression. It's about milestones having been reached, or nearly there, or you're nearly at your goal. Obviously, it's a 9 and you want a 10 after this. But really, you've persevered here. You've persevered to reach your goal. And now it looks like you're not far off. It's on the horizon. So the fruits of your labour are slowly surfacing, and you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, if that's the correct phrase. But yeah, really good solid stance here to start the reading off with, Taurus. Now, the energy coming in, you've been ultra busy, or that's how it seems anyway. We've got two cards that jumped out. We've got the Chariot and the Emperor, both trump cards, both major arcanas. So quite a pivotal energy coming in for you. Chariot, as we all know, it's advancement and progression. It's going forward. It's actually quite a fast moving card as well. So what I'm going to say here is, you hold the reins. You decide how fast you want to go. You decide whether you want to get those horses running faster or rein them in to go a bit slower, depending on what your energy is doing at the time. But it's come out with the Emperor, and the Emperor is about leadership. He's focused, he's authoritative, and he's a strategist as well. This is you moving forward, but also moving forward with your next move in mind. He's got a very analytical mind. He knows what he's doing, and he doesn't like making mistakes. He's sitting on that throne for a reason. He hasn't got there by not taking risks and not putting things into action. So really, really good. Another solid card, actually, of moving forward and leadership. So yeah, moving forward with leadership coming in for you, Taurus, which is lovely and very, very strong. Now, in your challenge position, we've got the 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 of Swords is change. It's all about change, with perhaps a minor disruption to go along with it. So as you can see in the card, The guy looks like he's having a bit of a headache, and he's got a crow banging on in his ear here. So I think the challenge here is saying to you, don't give up. You know, life isn't linear. Anything that we embark upon is never going to be linear. You know, life has its ebb and flow, its peaks and troughs. So this is saying, go with the flow. And if something comes in and gives you a bit of a wobble, ride over it or let it go through you. You know, these are normal things. These are normal, you know, life glitches, if you like. So absolutely ride through it and try not to linger on it for very long, because it won't serve you. I don't think you will. You're on a mission here by the looks of these cards. So this is going to be just a minor, you know, if you get my gist. So yeah, that's your challenge. And I think that's going to be something that sort of just goes over you rather than stay stuck, in honesty. The advice from Spirit, I love. It's about you evolving to carry. It's saying carry on evolving, and it's saying you've got new opportunities coming in. You've got a new turning point. You know, things might even take a different turn for you, but keep on going. Absolutely, keep on walking through on that wheel and turning things. You know, there are infinite possibilities here. So absolutely keep on keeping on, Taurus. So really great. I've left my phone in the other room, so do excuse me, it's ringing. I'm going to ignore it, obviously, but I forgot to turn it off, which I don't normally do, so I will get to that later on. Outcome energy, Taurus, we've got the Page of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Wow. So we've got a card of, we've got new paths, new directions, perhaps a fork in the road coming for you. But if you look at the cards here, you've got the 9 nearing completion. You've got the 7, the Chariot, that's going forward and propelling you forward again. You've got the advice from Spirit, another number 10, the completion and a new cycle coming in. Page of Wands is speaking of new paths and new directions. So you perhaps may have a fork in the road or a choice to make here, a decision to make. Or if not, it's just going to be deciding how you continue, how you know, take forward everything that you've learned, everything that you've experienced, and take it on to what you're going to do next, or indeed just up leveling from what you're doing already. But you've got the 10 of Cups out with this, Taurus, and that's probably the happiest card in the deck. It's everything. It's joy. It's strength. It's just complete mind, body and spirit connection. It's really lovely. So you've got absolute joy coming in as your outcome, but with new paths, and this might be, I mean, as you're nearing completion, this might be the end. This might be your final hurrah, if you like. Which way do I go with this? But whatever the case is, you've got absolute joy and happiness to go with it, which is absolutely wonderful. So fear not. But you are ultra busy, not been ultra busy. You are ultra busy, and if you're not, you're gonna get ultra busy. We've got on the bottom of the deck, which is the overarching energy of the read, we've got Judgment, which is a new awareness. It's about awakening. It's about also releasing all the things that don't serve you and going on with, and going forward with your new awareness and perhaps a new way of thinking. Perhaps you've had a paradigm shift of some sort along the way, because these are really strong, persevering, steadfast energies you've got in this read. So really, really beautiful, strong, and what's the word? Encouraging is too mild. Really, and optimistic is too mild. It's just, there's great things going on here, Taurus. And you've got, I've just noticed you've got the Empress sitting under Judgment, which is all encompassing, which absolutely goes superbly with Judgment, because she is the meeting of the mind, body and spirit. Very wholesome, very intuitive, and a touch of mystery going on there as well, which is wonderful. So yeah, wow, what's going on with you, Taurus? Yeah, absolutely loads going on here. Let's see what the Animal Oracle would like to throw in here for you. Let's see. what they have for you to take into December 2020 with you. Unbelievable read. But everything going in the right direction here, everything moving forward, but it's it feels like it's going really quickly. So, you know, the Chariot is there, so do go at your pace, is what I'm getting here. Absolutely go with your pace. And, you know, everything that you've learned along the way, share that with people. You know, chew the cud with your nearest and dearest. See if they can't, you know, throw some more inspiration into whatever this is going on for you. But it's absolutely wonderful. But yeah, I can see that there's a major project of some sort. Perhaps a complete overhaul that you've had in your sights, something you've wanted to do for a long time. It's been a tough year, Taurus, so maybe because of all the experiences you've had this year, you have changed direction completely, and you've put wheels are definitely in motion towards something here. What it could be, only you know. I mean, as a general read, it won't resonate with all, Taurus, so please take the nuggets that do resonate with you and use them as stepping stones to help you along on your path. So yeah, wow, one's just flipped over. How strange. That Wisdom Oracle didn't flip out either. That flipped over. So that's 2 flipping overs. That sounded rude. That sounded like I swore, didn't it? Flipping overs. You've got the Wombat Spirit. Be at home. And for me, this card always represents, you know, home is never anywhere exterior. Home is within you. So be happy with you. You've had a shift, a major shift in awareness here recently, or you're going to have in December rather. So be at home, and that be at home, and home is where the heart is, and your heart it's within you. So that's where your comfort lies. So if you're having a bit of a wobble, you're bound to with all this going on, you know, go within. And as the saying, you know, as the saying goes, go within or go without. Home is where the heart is. Your home is inside you. Absolutely wonderful. Well, I hope that meant something to some of you. Of course, it won't with all. And gosh, I can't believe it's Christmas, and I want to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. It's a wonderful, wonderful time to spend time with your loved ones and family. And for those who don't celebrate Christmas and who don't like Christmas, happy holidays. So yeah, have a great time off. Please keep your eyes open for the 2021 overview readings. I will post a notification on Instagram, so keep your eyes open for that. Anybody interested in the personal, my details are below. And take care of yourselves and each other. Have a wonderful break. Toodle pip.